My name is Lizeth Ortega, and I am a senior. When I'm not in class, I am the president of the student government on campus. Two female figures that I can think of are Frida Kahlo and Rosa Parks. Frida Kahlo because her being Hispanic artist, I feel like she really challenged the norms of like what beauty means, and being Hispanic myself, I oftentimes have dealt with the beauty standards that are set by the media and beauty magazines, and I don't look like that. So looking at her art helped me realize that everybody is beautiful regardless of how they look in their own way. And Rosa Parks because she showed a lot of courage and strength and challenging the norms of her time, and with that helped start a movement of fighting for civil rights. Women's History Month to me means it's a time where we used to reflect on the contributions of females throughout history in different areas. It can be art, politics, culture, and it's really a time for us to embrace their contributions and teach others of those contributions, and emphasize the importance that female figures have in our society. Women's History Month is every day for me. I don't have a ritual of how I celebrate Women's History Month, but I think what I do and what I try to practice in my everyday life is try to elevate the female voices that I have around me, whether it be within my family or in my workplace, my classmates, trying to teach others how important having female figures in our society is, and how much change they can contribute and they can bring to the table. I think the world needs Women's History Month because, again, it's important to reflect back on the challenges the women have faced throughout history and how much better it's gotten, but we're still not at a point where we can say that women are treated fairly and equally as men. We still face a lot of challenges in different areas of our lives, and I think celebrating Women's History Month is a reminder for all of us that the work needs to continue to create a better society for all of us. I wouldn't say sexism, racism. I think there's a big lack of female figures in positions of power, whether it be in politics and big corporations, big institutions. Patriarchy, it's a big one. I think society still thinks that women deserve less or don't deserve as much as men, and that creates more challenges for women in every aspect of their lives, whether it be their personal life or their professional lives. There is this problem that women face on battling between their professional careers and motherhood, which is not something that men have to think about. Lack of access of proper educational resources and economic growth. So I think what we have to do is challenge the gender stereotypes that media have posed on us and society have posed on us, break through that old way of thinking, and also invest in mentorship, for example, so that we can include more women in the areas of our society where are usually male dominated, and also just remind ourselves that the contributions that females bring to our society greatly impact a community, and it can impact a country as a whole, and therefore the world, and just make it better by treating women and males equally. So gender equity is, first of all, a basic human right. So I think everybody needs to remind themselves of that, and just by making the smallest changes in their everyday lives, they can make someone else's life better. In this case, female lives. Empower female voices every day in any way you can. Make sure that they are being treated right, whether it be in the workplace, whether it be at your home, and make sure they know that you are walking by their side as an active ally, and not try to speak over them or for them. Remind them that they have their own voice, and make sure to create a platform for them to use that voice and advocate with them for the rights they deserve.